Most universities ask you to fit into their system. Taejae poses a better question. Why shouldn't the system fit around you? Just as Seoul constantly reinvents itself, centuries-old palaces sitting alongside gleaming new towers, so education here refuses to be frozen in time. Instead, the Taejae model shapes learning around the learner, your pace, your interests, your goals. You're not even tied to a single campus. You move through global knowledge hubs, work with real organizations. And technology isn't a bolt-on. It's central to how you learn, collaborate, and grow. So little wonder that Taejae's Future Education Forum is today enthusiastically exploring the possibilities and practices of agentic AI in education.
Hi, I'm Jae Young, president of Taejae University and also the first vice chairman of the National AI Committee.
Hi, I'm Wang Hongzhen from Huawei APAC, in charge of the education and healthcare.
Albert Einstein's mantra, "Be a voice, not an echo," is a favourite of President Yon's. Because thinking differently is both the Taejae and the Huawei way.
Yeah, traditional education and higher education in the classroom teaching, and there's no data gathering. But our Taejae University, we are running the online education, simultaneous discussion and small group discussion. Professors scattered around the world from Cambridge or Princeton and different countries. But all the classes, the conducted activities are recorded, so it becomes a data. So later, AI analyzes the whole data, how much time just students speak or professors speak. And I just ask my professors, don't teach in the classroom. We are active learning. You have to use your 70% of time for designing the classes and design the lesson plans or something like that. Only the 30% goes to the class running and evaluation. Many AI techniques can help them to save the time, and the organizing and designing the courses also, they just rely on the AI just to support. Now it is very easy to speech to text by way of AI, and then we analyze it. We are focusing on the competencies, just like critical thinking and creative thinking or something like that. How much in the speech, in the discussion, each student has the critical just competencies as a logical way of speaking and the creative ideas. And we just give some word, and then AI automatically analyze how much improvement has been made for each student in that kind of competencies. In the classroom, only the discussions and quiz and strategy games and problem solving, all that kind of thing. It is quite different.
It's very different. What do you make of the Taejae approach, and how does it match with Huawei's own capabilities in terms of AI innovation and applications?
It sounds very interesting teaching model, and it's aligned with Huawei's My Education solutions. And actually, when we talk about the education, Huawei, we call it all intelligence, in education. So we summarize into two parts. The first one is AI for education. That means we use AI technology to support the intelligent teaching, intelligent learning, and so on. And another one is education for AI. That means you need a talent, you need ICT talent to support AI teaching. So that is very important. I think these two parts is for the AI, education for AI, and also AI for education.
It's a very self-driving approach for the students. How do you ensure they still have that social experience and that connection with each other and the university?
Yeah, we are just the opposite way of just the campus life. For example, in the conventional universities, students live separately, differently, but they just gather in the campus and then take a class at the same time. But we are opposite way. Students take online courses in his or her room or in the library or in cafe and everywhere. But they spend 4 years in the same dormitory. And we have a lot of experience programs, and also we are sending our students the global rotation and the different campuses, and then they just enjoy the campus life there, but take courses, it is online. So it is a quite opposite way, but more effective.
So just tell us then, you were talking earlier on about the impact of AI and Huawei's approach. Just tell us about some of the successful collaborations the company has had to date with universities.
Yeah, actually, Huawei have many customers all over the world in education. We summarize into 1+3 scenarios. One means ICT talent. So we cooperate with Shenzhen Polytechnic University to provide ICT talent and ICT lessons as ICT courses for the students and teachers, not only for the theoretical lessons, also the hands-on lessons. What we want to do is to make it easy for the students to understand what is AI and how to use AI. And 3 means smart classroom, smart campus, and the scientific research. In Ningxia University in China, that we cooperate with our partners to build more than 300 smart classrooms to evaluate the lessons quality, the lessons outcomes, and the effectiveness of the teaching through the intelligent analysis. And also the smart campus, Huawei cooperates with Hong Kong University for the Wi-Fi 7 to make sure the network and improve the network quality for the whole university. And also the scientific research, Shanghai Jiao Tong University, that is also our reference site all over the world. Huawei provide more than 300 petabyte flows for the whole university and make sure that the AI can be used as the water and electricity for it is easy for the student and teacher to use AI. So Huawei will continuously focus on our ICT infrastructure to provide better service for the teachers and students, to build a foundation for the universities, including the AI computing power, including the 5G, cloud, big data, and so on.
I know you're very keen on the phrase by Albert Einstein of pushing students to be a voice, not an echo. We're here at Taejae's Future Education Forum, and you're talking about the sort of future now. If the Taejae model is to be replicated across the world and everyone becomes a voice, not an echo, what has to change?
We don't need professors, and professors just work as play the role of the facilitator or coaching and something like that. In the classroom, even in my university, the interview method is the major part of the student admission process. And then at the moment, interview process all is conducted by AI. But it is recorded, and later professors watch the pre-recorded tape, and then they just evaluate the students' just competence. So a lot of things can be possible, and also not book, but this kind of AI-assisted video designed classroom, then we can just expand our scope to, for example, Southeast Asian countries.
But in short, historically, education has always evolved, has always changed. So people should embrace this change, not fear it.
Good. And much cheaper. In these days, you know that the United States, there are a lot of problems of the enrollment issues because students and parents don't want just go to university because it is too expensive, not effective at all.
See, so it's better and it's cheaper. Thanks both very much.